Hello and welcome back. Let's look at some more features of Weebly and how you can add tabular content and tabbed content into your courses. So let's go back into the course and let's say we are in week 2. Now Weebly has got partners who give additional firepower to this software. For example, there are some apps which you can buy, some of them are free. For example, there's a color block. So if I had 2 sections in week 2, I could actually put a color block here. That's a color block, and I can choose that to be of a yellow color, and I can choose another color block beneath it, besides it, and I can have that color block to be of a different color. So I have 2 color blocks for that week. Yeah, and then I can add content to it. Now let me add some apps. I'll show you. I'll put a table up here, and I shall put some tabbed content below here. So let me add some apps. So I'm clicking on add app, the button there with the plus sign, plus is add app, and I'm going to search for table. So simple table, it's free. I'm going to click on that, and what it will do is it will connect to my Weebly site. Click on connect. It's been added. If I say done, it will take me back to Weebly, and I can see it as a widget on the left that I can drag and drop and use. So there, simple table has come. I need one more to demonstrate. Let me call it tabs. Let me see if is it tabs or tabs. There it is, tabs. I'm gonna put tabs. Accordion is a useful one as well. Accordion is great for question and answers. So the top tab can have a question and then answers. Let's add accordion. Okay, this is going to be a short video, so I can throw in accordion as well. And I'll show you how they work. So I have 2, and I'm going to add accordion as well. Let me add accordion. So there's one which is for frequently asked questions. You can actually have an accordion for that. And here, this one, you can have an accordion. Actually, let me try the frequently asked questions. It's the same. I'm going to add this one and show you what an accordion is, and then you can play with them. So let me just go to geography. Now if I come here, let me add simple table. I'm dragging a table to this colored blocks here. So I've got a table here. If I click on this region here outside the table, it tells me how to use the table, plan your table, da 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 da, done. How many columns do I want? Now let's say I want region, crops, climate. Let's say three columns. So I'm just going to say this is going to be my region, this is going to be my crops in this region, and this is going to be, actually crops should come after climate. So in this region, this is the climate, and therefore these are the crops. You can change title, background, and so on. You can change a lot of things here. So yeah, there you go. You can change the border of this table. Border color, since I'm already in the yellow regions, I can actually have a nice dark brown border color, and that will suit it. Okay, cool. So let's say we are talking about regions. Now let's say tundra region, then I have forests, and I need more regions. I'm going to click in the space here, and rows I need more. So let's say coniferous forests, tropical forests, deserts, savanna, and so on. So I can add more rows. So I'm just clicking and writing. And then I can write the climate, I can write the crops, and I can keep on adding data that I want. The ones here, if I want, I can then use some basic formatting tools to select these, um, and just use the bold icon. Let me see. It's hiding behind this thing. There's a glitch on my. So if I just zoom out, control minus zooms out. So if you ever have such a glitch, you just press control minus if you don't have a high resolution. And I'm just going to select bold. So control minus zooms out on your browser. Control plus zooms in. And control plus 0. Yep, control plus 0 actually. Control 0 brings it back to normal size. So that's my table. Yeah. Let's try tabs. So tabs, there are 2 tabs here. If I click here in this area, it gives me a tutorial. How many tabs do I want? Let's say I want one for each region. Let me say 4 tabs. So let's say that's the tundra region. That's the Ferrous region, tropical, and that's now each of these tabs I can add content to it, right? Now I can just go and say what the color should be of each of these tabs, and that's the color here. Now this here is actually giving me the background color. So let me see if I can drag text here. I'm just going to go to coniferous, add the text here. Oh, it's gone to the side. I need to drag it in. You just need to wait for the blue line. See, the blue line has come there. So now that blue line has gone here. Now it's come inside coniferous. And you can say I must be making a spelling mistake here. Conifers forests are a great example of how trees adapt to survive harsh weather. The trees are conical in shape, allowing the snow and ice to slide down without damaging the tree. The leaves have wax to help the snow and ice in slipping down. I don't know, I might be wrong there, I don't know. Will I have wax? I know the leaves in the deserts have wax to prevent evaporation, but these leaves, they are pointed. The leaves are thin and pointed, I think. They may have wax, I can't remember now. I'm not a not a geography teacher really, just pretending to be one. Okay, so you put that. So you have your tabs here, and then you can so you can have tundra region, coniferous region, and you can drag a picture here. You can have a picture of a tree and so on and so forth. So you can just take a picture, drag a picture there. So these are the 2 things that I wanted to show you. Also, bear in mind in settings, this one is published, right? So you can actually see it online, and if you had the paid version, you can password protect it for your students. So let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, that's what the table looks like. That's what the tabs look like. Yeah, and that's what the background color looks like, the box if you need one. And because we are using a free version, of course Weebly will have its advertisement there. Yeah. So now we have this here. If you are taking it and putting it in an LMS and you did not want to leave it, you can actually then say unpublish. There's a button here somewhere, unpublish, and you can just click on the unpublish and it will no longer be available at that URL. Okay, so those were the couple of things I wanted to add to the previous lesson. Let me just quickly go and see if there's something else that. Oh yeah, spacer is a nice one. So if you wanted, you can just go and put a spacer. So what the spacer does is allows you to sort of create a space, and if you hover on the edge, you see that cursor and you drag and drop. This is visual communication. This software is the best example of how a software should be written. See, as you hover over it, it says I can drag and move it. You can see those two cursors. You can move up, down, left, right. As you hover over here, you can change this. If you come to the top, if you click on this, if you hover on this thing on the top in the middle, you'll find the grippers, and you can actually move this to the left, to the right, and so on and so forth. So you can move a spacer anywhere. You can delete it, you can copy it. The divider is also a simple way of putting it, an example. So let me just put a divider below here, and then I'll put an accordion. Yeah, I wanted to show you accordion. Sorry, yeah, forgot about that. So there's the horizontal rule, it is called. It's like a divider. Let me show you the last thing, accordion. Accordion is great for question and answers. So you can have this question 1. You can come here and say question 2. You can come here and call it question 3. And if you leave it closed, it's going to publish closed. If you open it, and then you can say drag elements here. Let me type. So you can have again a picture. I put it in the wrong place. I'm going to drag it and put it inside here. So open it. My accordion seems to have had an attack. I'm going to delete this, and there's a tutorial that will tell you how to use it, but right now it's actually died on me, so I'm going to try again. Accordion, drag and drop. That's question 1. Describe the climate. And answer to question 1. Harsh, cold, icy, windy, and so on and so forth. So let's see if this works. So if I actually publish this, and I go to Miss Jane's grade 7, and then I go to geography, and I click on this, answer to question 1. I've not put anything on question 2 and question 3, but yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. So I'm going to end this session here. Hope you like this extension. I mean, nothing would give me greater pleasure than see teachers actually putting courses together which makes life easier for students. You know, students, they shake in their boots when they go to school. They're always worried they're going to get in trouble. They have missed something. But it's really up to us teachers to show compassion before we can make them competent. So all the best. I hope you enjoyed this. Do not hesitate to email me. My email was there in the videos, taleepkatyar@hotmail.com. And if I'm not in some retreat or overseas, I will definitely answer you. Thank you.